Hey everybody, Brett here, and it is day 269, Carnivore Diet. And today was a very, very good day. So the day started out like many of my last few days. Woke up, took out the dogs, did not weigh in. And it was actually bugging me a little bit this morning because, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I kind of want to weigh in today. But told myself I wasn't going to weigh until Monday. So I've held off. And I also got up this morning and decided I was not going to make any food to take into work for lunch. I was going to go the fast all the way till this evening. So I ended up being at a 47 hour and 30 minute, about a 47 and a half hour fast. So, and actually coming up to the mark, I actually was feeling fine. Very surprised, but, I had some meat. So what my wife was making tacos for the family tonight. And so, she actually made a full extra pound of ground beef tonight, for me. And she did her taco seasoning, which she makes herself. And then, I mixed in some, cheddar cheese and some sour cream. So, and it was delicious, as it always is. That's usually what I do when she makes tacos is I'll take some of that, mix in some cheese and some sour cream. I just usually don't eat as much as I ate tonight. But I knew that I had been, fasting for 48-ish. And I was thinking maybe I just will only eat one meal tomorrow and that will be a night meal. So tomorrow is going to be a little bit more difficult for me mentally, emotionally, just dealing with self-control because I'm working from home tomorrow and there's food at home. So I kind of got to figure that out, but, is what it is. Now, I was still hungry after I ate, and I had some plain pork rinds. I did have a couple of corn chips, around the table, and pork rinds were gone, and I was just like, I need something. And then after my group tonight, after they left, I came inside and I said, I'm still hungry. So I had, I took some pepperoni and melted a little bit of mozzarella cheese on it. Just, tossed it in the microwave, melted it a little bit, and had four or five, I think, 4 slices of pepperoni with a little bit of mozzarella cheese on them. And I ate that and I was like, I am good now. So, I'm pretty happy with the 48-hour fast. I didn't think I would be. Honestly, didn't think I would do as well as I did. Today at work, I wasn't really too worried about food. Granted, there's only probably less than half of the normal people that are in the office were there today, just because of the snowy weather that we have going on right now. And in my little department area, only 3 people besides myself came in out of 11. And none of them sit like right with me. So I didn't get to hear about lunch or see them eating lunch or smell their lunch or anything like that, which on my fast days, sometimes, especially smelling the food kind of gets me going, but today was good. So, but I think I am going to go ahead and just try and do one meal tomorrow. Part of the reason why I wasn't too worried about doing the later snack, had it about just after 9 o'clock. Had the 4 slices of pepperoni with mozzarella. But I think I'm just going to eat one meal tomorrow, make that to dinner, and see how it goes. A buddy of mine just switched over to OMAD, one meal a day, OMAD. And enjoying it. Now, he doesn't eat keto or carnivore. He eats a little more traditional diet, but still fairly heavy on protein. And he's been doing well. It's helping him trim down a little bit. But I hadn't been planning for it. But, well, maybe we'll give it a try for a few days. Outside of that, day's good. My numbers were a little weird to me. My sugar was up at like 110, I think it was. I'm trying to recall now, and I didn't write my numbers down. So I think my sugar was at like 110, which was very surprising after having been off any kind of food or anything. And my ketones were still at 0.5, which again, a little surprising. But that's what it is. But yeah, so, numbers wise, they're not terrible. I prefer to be in the 90s for my sugar. And I would prefer to be at least 7 or 8 in my ketones. But that's where I was. So nothing I can change about that. Now, one interesting thing that happened today is coffee. So I did have some coffee today, plain black coffee. But I had looked up. So I like coffee with peppermint in it. And you only get it, in the late fall, winter time frame, typically at like a Dunkin' Donuts, which is where I would normally go. So I looked up online Dunkin' peppermint flavored coffee, and they actually sell a bean and a flavored coffee bean that you can buy. And the first one that I saw, I pulled it up. It didn't have any sugars or anything added to it. So I don't know what they do to make the flavor, but it said nothing. So I was like, cool, I can have my Dunkin' peppermint coffee. Well, I went to Dunkin', I ordered a extra large hot coffee with peppermint flavor, and they gave me an extra large black coffee with 5 peppermint mocha swirl pumps in it. And that is not sugar-free. So what that turned out to be was, it was 35 grams of sugar, like 175 calories, and something I decided not to drink. So I was looking at it and I'm like, I really, really, really like their peppermint coffee. I like anything peppermint, the smell, everything. So, I messaged my wife to have her say, it'll be all right, just have it, right? I was looking for somebody to give me the excuse to drink it. And her response was, well, what are you going to do? Well, what I did was I dumped it. So I dumped it out and I just had some plain black coffee out of the machine, which tastes terrible. So it's not always worth it, but it was very cold in my office today, and I tend to wear short sleeves all the time. So I was cold. I wanted something warm. It helped me out. So, but yeah, a little disappointing about the coffee, but it'll be all right. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, good day. Resisted the coffee. Didn't eat. Had my late meal, or not late meal, but one meal and a little bit of a late snack. And I'd almost call it my delayed part of my meal, because I was not done when I finished eating, but my group had started to show up. So I just called it quits for eating for a while. But yeah, good day. That's what I had. I will talk with you tomorrow.